Hello, I'm Kathrin Nachtigal. I work as project manager for Go Movement in the international office here in Berlin. And I had the privilege to be at the meeting, the strategic meeting in Africa just last week in Kenya. And for me, it was very moving because it was the very first time that we brought all the African director and the sub-coordinators all together, meeting, having fellowship, discussing, sharing the vision. And I think it was very powerful to see everybody's heart, where they're at, where they're standing, to see where the problems are, and to focus on the right thing, to focus on the vision, and to see how we can come from here to the vision, what we need to do to define the milestones, to find fundraising strategies, to all be in the same boat and then reach Africa together. I think for me it was very moving to sit in a circle and Beat was appointing each one of them as a sub-coordinator for their specific parts in Africa, and to not only assign tasks, but to empower them and to transmit the vision, to share and to reach Africa together by 2033. And I think for me this was the very first milestone of continental strategy. So I think this is kind of a pilot project of how we can do it to reach whole continents all over the world. I don't think that the African strategy can work for each continent, but it needs to be cultural adapted. But for me, it's very great to see that strategy and knowledge and experience is coming together. We have great people on board. I'm so thankful that Dan Roman was able to join from the US with all the knowledge that he has about fundraising, supporting the Go movement now, being part of it. It's so great how God brings like-minded people together and kind of giving support to the vision so that we can do it all together. Another thing I'm taking with from a meeting in Kenya is by meeting in person, you can explain things so much better. People can express their concerns, the worries that they have, and you can discuss things, you can shape things a lot more easy than just talking on the phone or having another Zoom meeting. So this is what happens. We talk about the Go teams, about forming teams within all the churches all over Africa. And the first thing that came to the mind was this is not possible because of that and this. But eventually we came to the conclusion that we're going to have a pilot phase and we're going to try it in 2 different nations. And things can be possible if you talk about it, and it's so much easier if you do it in person. And the second thing is that on the last day there was a breakfast meeting with many pastors, and they all been invited, and the sub-coordinators, they shared the reports and testimonies of what has happened in the month of May, and they all have been excited. And afterwards they've been invited to come with them to join the outreach, which was taking place in the afternoon. And you won't believe, but none of them was actually sharing the gospel on a regular basis, and they did not know that it was as easy. They did not know that it's as easy to just go and to just share the gospel just around the corner in a slum or wherever. So it's one thing to tell people what they can do, or to mobilize them in a Zoom meeting or in a conference. But it's another thing to actually show them and take them by the hand and go with them to the place and actually show them how easy it is and how it's going to be done. So this is also a takeaway that I'm having, that we need to show the people how to do it.